It's December 29th.
It is not the new year at all. I'll fix this pour in a little bit here.
It's good.
Right now, I want to cheers to a great year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
and
New
a
Year.
great 2022.
Yeah, there we go. Welcome to the top 10 episode of the Know Nothing Show.
What the was that?
Do you want to go again? Take two?
Yeah, that was embarrassing. We're back.
It's been
We missed
a minute.
a couple good episodes.
I know.
The Christmas special.
It's okay. It's okay.
But that's fine.
We're
That's
gonna
why we're going big now. Because
I know.
it's the end of the year.
Look
it's
at
the
this.
top
Look
10.
at
It
all-
is my favorite time of movie year.
Really?
Yeah, because I get to reevaluate everything that I've seen. I get to go over my lists, what I liked, didn't like. This is my favorite time.
A lot of times I'm like, oh, remember that was a good movie? And then, you know what? It just doesn't last. It doesn't carry me all the way through the year.
Yeah.
So you really know which movies are good when at the end of the year you go, yes, that
It's
was
going
good.
on the list. But this year we're doing it a little different.
Little
We're
different.
mixing up shows and movies. So
Yes,
just
yeah.
any sort of content that we watched.
I don't know how everyone else felt, and maybe this is just me, but I really feel like as far as entertainment goes, sometimes shows have been where it's at. That's where I get the most entertained. The as far as throughout the entire year.
Yeah.
Right. Again, disclaimer. Not that I need to justify my list.
No, I'm
Everyone has their own list. I'm not coming after you for your list.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
All right. But I just want to say my list are movies that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tell you this was the best movie.
Oh, so we're
of
doing
the
that
year.
segment now? Okay, listen
Okay.
up.
I'm not trying to tell
Yes.
you I think this was the best movie of the year. I'm just telling you this is the movie I enjoyed the most.
Correct.
Okay.
And I feel the same way.
All right.
My number one movie is not an Oscar winner by any means.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah.
It's not. Most of these movies, actually, quite in fact, are not
Yeah.
prized great
Right.
grand movies.
Right,
There are
yeah.
other movies. I saw 69 movies this year.
Jeez. You couldn't round it up.
Bro, I just tried.
Dang it.
The last movie, I would have been 70, but I didn't watch all of it. So it doesn't count.
I had one like
It
that.
doesn't
too.
count.
I had one like that.
So I saw 69 new releases this year. Of my top 10, most of them are not Oscar worthy or 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Right.
I think there's only 3 or 4 of them that are actually like great movies.
All right.
Because there's
Cool.
other movies that are better movies, but I did not enjoy them as much as what's actually on my top 10 list.
Oh,
So
yeah.
My
That's
list
what
is
I'm
based
saying.
off my personal enjoyment and basically personal feelings.
Okay.
About how
Yeah.
I felt about
Good.
the movie.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
All right.
All
so how
right.
do you want to do this? You want to go 10, 10, 9, 9,
We'll
9?
do it like last year. We'll start
Okay.
at the 10s. We don't need to re-review these movies. If you
No,
want to see
these
the
are not
review,
reviews.
these are just quick little, hey, this is what we liked. So we'll do 10-10. We'll wrap it up with our most anticipated film of the year, and then we'll get out of here.
If you like, if you appreciate one of them, comment. If you don't like one of them, let us know. Like, I want to know.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh, I'm going to get heat. I'm going to get mad heat. But
But I want to know.
that's fine.
But I want to know other people's top 10.
Yeah,
right? I
please
wanna
let me know.
what you thought of our list, and I want to know what your list is.
yes,
So
100%.
let us know. All right, you go first.
I'll go first?
I want you to
Okay.
do 10.
Just quick honorable mention. I have Bullet Train, The Outfit, Prey, The Whale, and X.
Ooh, okay. Those did not make the list.
Those, but I
But
I
so
can tell
good.
you right now, Prey is better than a lot of movies on here.
Oh, yeah.
The Whale is
Okay.
better than a lot of movies on here.
Sure.
But those movies right there, those honorable mentions, I
Yeah.
loved. I loved
Okay.
Bullet Train. I loved X.
Okay.
Again, X. A lot of people didn't like it, but I did, so I don't really care what you think.
Exactly.
But please let me know your
Exactly.
thoughts. So number 10 is I Want You Back. It was an Amazon Prime movie
Oh, yeah.
that released in February. Charlie
Okay.
Day,
Yep.
Scott Eastwood,
Yes.
Gina
Uh,
Rodriguez.
Jenny Slate.
Yes,
Yes.
Jenny Slate.
Yes.
Just a funny movie.
Such a good
Just
movie.
a funny movie. And it was one of those movies I'm like, dude, I feel good now.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
feel really happy and silly, and there's a little bit of emotion thrown in there. It was
So
just
good.
like,
So
it
good.
was for an Amazon Prime movie, just all around like It was
Good
funny.
time.
It was so funny.
All right, I'm gonna do my honorable mentions as well.
Okay.
I only have, I think,
That's fine.
2 of them. And my honorable mentions are Prey and Elvis.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I know, similar to you,
Yeah.
right? Right. Check out what my top 10 is, and I'm not joking when I say my 10 is
No way!
I Want You Back.
Let's go!
Oh my
What is
God!
happening?
Heck yes!
What did you think when I said it? What did you think
dude,
when I said it?
Inside, I was leaping for joy that it was your 10.
But what did deserving on the list?
I agree. Such a good time.
Yes.
One of the best heartfelt, just good movies to watch of the year.
Oh man,
It's so good.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Guess what? That's probably going to be the only one that's the same.
That's the only time we're gonna match up.
Guaranteed.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's about to get nuts.
I know. Now we're gonna go off the rails. Number 9.
So number 9 is the storied life of AJ Fickery.
All right.
Yes.
I do vaguely remember this trailer.
Yes. So
But not
it's like
really
it was
remember.
a very quick. It wasn't in theaters. It was in 3 theaters around the
Okay.
country. It was
All right.
super super quick. But I
Gotcha.
liked the story. I liked the setting where it took place.
Ooh.
And
okay.
I liked the overall premise of the movie.
All right.
To me, it's this could actually happen. I don't really feel that way with a lot of movies.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a very believable true story. But I'm like, oh,
Gotcha.
this
All right.
could be
all
a
right,
very
all right.
real thing that could happen.
One of the movies on your list that a lot of people probably haven't seen,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously you'd recommend people go and check out.
Yes, yeah, this is a very good, a heartfelt type of movie.
Okay.
It's not emotional.
All right.
You're not crying. You're not. It's
It's
not
just
really anything. You're oh, I felt really good about that.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
time was well spent.
Nice. That's all you need.
100%.
All right. My number 9. This is where I mix it up a little bit, and I bring in a show here.
Okay.
All right. My number 9 is Wednesday.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You expect it to be up there?
No, I didn't expect it to be on the list at all.
Because it's just a good time.
Yeah.
That's it's like, I don't if you've ever seen Only Murders in the Building. I don't
No,
know.
but I really, really want
Okay, it's like Harry Potter meets Only Murders in the Building.
Okay.
And to me, that's just a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Obviously, it's the Addams Family, so we have that in there as well. So, but you have this weird quirkiness with this murder mystery, and I love murder mysteries. I
Yeah.
think we all kind of do, right? We enjoy the whodunits. It was a good one.
Yep.
Well done. I mean, come on. You have a dance scene that blows up the internet. How could it not be
Dude,
on
the
the
whole
list?
Wednesday thing is still going on.
Exactly. It's
It's
still
going.
still
Jenna
taking-
Ortega is skyrocketed
Amazing.
for all these Gen
Amazing.
Z people.
Yeah.
Chill. I knew about her a long time ago before you guys. No, but I'm glad she's getting the recognition. Again, X
Yes.
was on. She
Right.
did great in
Honorable
X.
mention.
The Fallout was another
The
movie
Fallout
I saw
was a
this
great
year.
movie.
That was super close to honorable mention.
Me
but
too.
Easily could have been.
Me too.
Easily could have been honorable mention. Easily could have been top 10 if I'm being completely honest.
The only reason I didn't for the Fallout is because I didn't have a good time watching
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
It's a good movie, but I didn't have a good
Yeah.
time.
But
And
Jenna
so
Ortega
it's not on the list. Yeah.
is. I said at the beginning. Go
I
back
know.
go back and watch the Scream review from January.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
Jenna Ortega, keep an eye out.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
Sure enough,
And she crushed it in 2022.
killed it. But I also loved Wednesday.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
watched it the day
fantastic.
it came out. It was
fantastic.
phenomenal. I had
Alright.
a great time.
Number 8.
Oh my gosh. So number 8, the Banshees of Inisherin
Okay.
for me.
Gotcha.
And again, this was another one of those movies. It really made me contemplate a lot, but I
Okay.
really, really felt good leaving the theater.
Oh, yes.
I really, really felt like
Yeah.
I could easily watch the movie again.
Okay.
And that's a big barrier for me. Is a lot of movies
Yeah.
I just don't want to watch again.
Can't rewatch. No
I'm like, that was
rewatchability.
awesome,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
cool, but I'm not sitting through 2 hours of that again.
Right.
Banshees of Inisherin, I could definitely should have a
Yeah.
4K copy of. It's not a
Agreed.
movie I could recommend to a lot of people because it is a very
get it.
different style.
I get it.
But for me, the biggest factor in that is I would like to watch that again.
Okay.
That's why I
get
really
it.
enjoyed that movie.
All right. Okay, so for me, number 8 is, and I'm not joking, guys, Banshees of Inisherin.
We didn't even talk about this before we got on air. I just spit everywhere.
How is this happening, though? How are we not doing one of these guys? This is like...
Oh my god. Oh my god. What?
No way!
Oh my god.
No way! Oh.
That was so embarrassing.
It's okay. Just so you know, it's a lot harder than you think it is. Oh my gosh.
That
Dumped.
was
Oh,
trash.
my bad.
Oh, I'm so...
Ah.
There's glitter everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm pissed.
Everywhere.
That was hilarious.
Boop. God dang it. All right, whatever. Banshees for me, number 8. Jeez Louise, man.
Enough said on that.
Yes. Number 7.
Number 7. So number 7, I have Elvis.
Okay.
Again, kind of piggybacking off number 8. I saw this movie twice. And there's a lot of movies of these 69 movies I did not see twice.
Okay.
There's maybe 5 movies that I saw twice.
Okay.
Elvis was one of them. Mostly because my expectations were pretty sky high for it. Ooh. And for the most part, it stayed relatively sky high. Ooh. I mean, the movie was not a 10 by any means. I think there was a lot of stuff I actually didn't like about it.
Okay.
But it was high enough for me to be like, cool. I was really expecting a lot, and you delivered enough for me to be like, I'll sit through 2 hours and 45 minutes again.
Ooh.
I'll buy the 4K copy. Like, I'll do all of that. So it definitely held up. I was nervous there for a while. But again, after the second viewing, I'm like, okay.
You're like, no, still good.
It's still good. It's still certified,
Yeah.
even if not a little bit better.
All right. All right.
So
I'm with
Elvis.
you. Elvis, you're number 7. My number 7 is another show. It's actually a miniseries that I saw that is just tore me apart, called From Scratch.
Yes, I do remember this.
I brought it up, I think, on a previous episode because it just got me in all the feels. Dude, they're disappointing.
Big time.
So disappointing.
But I was trying to cheer you up because
I appreciate
the
it.
show really bummed you out there.
It bummed me out.
So
no, but this is one of the things that's on my list where though I didn't have it's not a fun time.
Yeah.
Fun things are not happening in this show, but it's so good, so well done.
Yeah.
That it's on my list, and I would recommend it to anyone who can handle.
The lead actress is
Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I do remember.
Is it Saldana? She has a little.
Yes,
on her.
she does.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm
Zoe
not
Saldana.
an English professor over here, but I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Spanish
I agree.
Professor?
For what? English professor?
Never mind. Let's move on, guys.
From Scratch, my number 7.
So at number 6, I have The Northman.
Oh, okay.
The Northman, mainly because that movie just hit me right in the chest. And I left the theater just not being able to breathe.
Yeah.
And again, something very, very rare that a movie can do.
Yeah.
It's one of those, just drive home in silence kind of things. Yes. Think about your life. But it was very impactful. It was very memorable. I still remember a lot of scenes in that movie to this day. And we saw it in June.
Oh, I don't remember, but it is a very philosophical show. So, I mean, a movie. So you are leaving there what does this mean?
April.
Where it would, damn.
April.
Okay, that's what I was talking about. Movies that stick with you the whole
year.
That
stuck with me for a while. So The Northman for sure. Skarsgård, Anya Taylor-Joy, all of it was just so great.
Great performances.
Loved it.
Fantastic. I could see that. All right, cool.
Number 6.
6 for me is Glass Onion.
Glass Onion? Okay.
Glass Onion. Again,
you just got to it recently. Glass Onion
did.
Past couple weeks.
I did. I wasn't sure if I was going to get to it. Then I did. And I'm going to tell you why Glass Onion is on this list. It is not the best murder mystery I've ever seen.
No.
For
great,
sure.
Though.
Right.
So bad.
The dialogue in this movie is top notch.
Yeah.
It is fantastic. There are one-liners in this movie I will say for the rest of my life. And because of that, I have to recognize it.
Yeah.
I can't let it go and act like it didn't mean something to me when it's going to stick with me forever.
Yeah.
So it is on my top 10 list for 2022 because just listening to the movie, let alone the acting, just listening to this movie was phenomenal.
I wish you could have seen it in theaters.
Oh, I bet it would have been really good.
It was a great theater movie.
I bet. All right, that was my number 6.
So now we're in top 5s?
Top 5.
So top 5, and this was a no question top 5 for me.
Ooh, okay.
It was The Batman.
Okay. All right.
Because again, to this day, The Batman still stuck with me. Just with everything going on in the world.
Okay.
I had a lot to think about with it.
Gotcha.
And I thought about the Batman for a month after I saw it. And then news came out of other stuff going on in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And I still thought about the Batman.
Yeah.
And you guys know me. I wanted to hate it. I really wanted it.
Yeah.
I really didn't want to like this movie.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I forgot.
I'm like, yo, freak this movie.
And here it is.
And here it is, top 5. There's still a lot of stuff I didn't like about this movie.
Sure.
I personally don't think, and I know a lot of people are talking about it, I don't think this is a Best Picture nomination movie. People are still saying it, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But there's so much to love about this movie.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff that I didn't like about this movie. Again, if you want to know, go watch the review.
Yeah.
But like, there was enough good, and there was enough for me who loves Batman. There was enough like, this is a great Batman movie.
Right.
I don't care that it's not this. I don't care that it's not tied to that. I don't care that it doesn't. I didn't need it to relate or to care to anything. I just needed it to be a good Batman movie, and that's what it was.
Here's my top 5. It's the Batman. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
Ah! Whee! No.
It's not the Batman?
No, it's not the Batman.
I was like, here we go. Look how cool the table looks
I know.
now.
It's so colorful. Top 5 for me. Number 5 was Top Gun.
Top Gun Maverick?
Top Gun
Top
Maverick.
Gun from 89.
Top Gun
from whenever it was.
Yeah, Top Gun from the 80s. It was top 5 because it was a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
It was probably the most fun maybe I had in a movie theater all year. But it wasn't my favorite movie, but damn, it was all close. My top 5 are all good for me, right? Like it's a tough one.
Top 5s are just all top 1.
Like you could all be interchangeable to some extent. But I had a blast with this movie. It's gonna get nominated. It's not gonna win,
and that's fine.
And that's okay.
It's just an honor to be nominated. And you got to go up there with that attitude. Guess what? Top Gun Maverick. It is an honor to be nominated.
But without a doubt, definitely the most surprising movie for me of the year because I had zero expectation that it was going to be good. Absolutely. A sequel to an 80s movie?
Okay.
Like,
so let
no
me ask you this.
way.
We'll go off on a tangent, but did you see the trailer when it first came out in like 2019? Because
Oh,
remember
I'm
the movie
sure.
was supposed to be released in 2020.
Yeah, when he pulls the thing off his bike and rides the bike down the strip
Yeah.
and chases.
Yeah, you didn't like that?
Hated it.
Oh, man. I was
No.
like, what the fuck?
To be honest,
But-
I was just like, oh, it's going to be the same movie, right?
gotcha,
I
gotcha.
wasn't like, oh, this is going to be the best movie of the year. I was just
see,
like,
I
this
was
is just
like,
going to be.
Yo, Jets, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't. Never did I think I like made all the money. I was like, yo, Jets in the sky, like Tom Cruise doing this again?
It was going to get
Like,
cheesy.
let's go.
It was going to get cheesy for me really fast.
Yeah.
And I don't like that at all.
Got you.
And
Okay.
so it definitely played a great homage to the original. I enjoyed it. I think it's for of everything on my list, this one's for the most people.
I have not talked to anybody that hasn't liked it.
Exactly.
Or I haven't really talked to anybody that hasn't seen it.
Exactly.
I talked to people that like, I'm like, you saw it? It's like, yeah, like
You're like, it
I
was
went with my
great.
parents. I'm like,
Yeah.
everybody went to this movie
And
This
enjoyed
is
it.
The movie of the year.
and liked it.
100%.
So yeah, top 5,
I'm
Top
with
Gun.
it. So 4, again, a movie I just loved, and a movie where everybody says this about this movie, and I hate it, but it's so damn true, is everybody did so great.
Oh.
Every single person did such a great job.
Oh yeah.
And you really, really want to find somebody that's like kind of the scapegoat. Like, yeah, you were
No, but
fine,
they
I guess.
didn't, yeah.
But I'm like, you still did pretty good.
Yeah.
And it was Knives Out, Glass Onion.
Oh yeah.
Because and the reason I think everybody did so well is because nobody was center stage.
Right.
Daniel Craig
Yeah.
really wasn't even center stage.
No, honestly.
And I guess you could say Janelle Monáe, who was top for me. She's gorgeous. She's so gorgeous. I guess her and Daniel Craig, I guess, are the two main.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But like screen time wise, like everybody had a good amount of screen time. Everybody had a good amount of lines.
Yeah.
It was just, I loved everybody in that movie.
There's a part of the movie, like a big chunk where like Daniel Craig goes away.
Yeah.
And like he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
right? I agree with you. Great ensemble.
But everybody just did so good. Everybody was funny. I love that it was during the pandemic and they made the pandemic jokes and I'm in my boat. Like all this stuff I thought was great. I really enjoyed it. I loved the theater experience. I loved the first Knives Out. I'm all on board for 2 more.
Oh, I hope
one
so.
more? 1 or 2 more? I don't remember.
Definitely 1, hopefully 2.
Yeah, I don't remember how many I know they signed on for 3. I think they did
We'll
one more.
see what happens, yeah.
But like I'm all about it. And I know they're going to make longer theatrical releases going forward because people were pissed.
Don't take it out of theaters until
like
it's
7 days.
Well, it's
10
a
days,
different
whatever.
topic, but I agree.
Knives Out, Glass Onion was number 4.
All right. Number 4 for me was, I think, a movie that a lot of people did enjoy early on, which was Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay, so I actually kind of finished the movie sort of similarly the way I did to The Northman, which was like, did I enjoy that? Did I not? Like, I'm not sure how I should feel about this, but it's so impactful that it stuck with me for so long. Again, similar to you with The Northman, that again, when a movie affects you like that, you have to recognize it. Where you go, okay, I'm not sure if I had a good time, but damn, that was good. And I know it's hard to separate the two, but I appreciate everything that movie is. I really enjoyed it. I can't say I would recommend it to that many people either, but for me, it was really, really good.
That's a lot of people's number 1.
Oh, is it?
A lot of people, that's their number 1. Like,
Would I say my number 4? All right. Yeah.
Carry
Yes.
But yeah, I think a lot of people had it at number 1.
Really?
And I want to say,
okay,
because I know we can't say a lot of things.
Sure.
A lot of bad things.
Absolutely.
And
What do
this
we
one
know?
gets canceled. This get me canceled. So you might have to do the show on your own after this. But I fell asleep during that movie, and let me explain why.
Oh,
because I told somebody that, and I don't think we've spoken since. He's
Jesus, you are not friends anymore.
No, but I fell asleep during the movie, and here's why. So I was very tired. I went to a late afternoon show, and the theater was so cold because it was during the summer.
Yeah, you got comfy.
I had a big chair. I was the only person in the theater because it had already been out for a while. I had my popcorn, which I fell overboard in my lap.
With the bucket?
And I was just so comfortable and so tired. And what didn't have anything to do with the movie, and I never went back to watch it again.
Damn.
I know. So I haven't seen the movie. I couldn't add it to the list because I haven't seen it.
Okay. All right.
But the first 10 minutes though?
so good.
But so again, yes, I did fall asleep. It had nothing to do with the movie. But I will go back and rewatch it. No, that's rough.
It's a big one for sure this year. I do think it's going to make a lot of waves, but another great ensemble. Can't say anyone does a bad job in it at all. Yeah. So overall, fantastic.
Truly loved it.
On to top 3.
Top 3. So my top 3 are easily separated. 3 is very clearly number 3. 2 is very clearly number 2. And 1 is so obviously number 1 that they are very separated.
Can I say real quick? So our top 3s are going to be very different. My number 1 is going to be super different than yours.
Yeah.
We do not align anymore.
No,
beyond this point.
Well,
we don't.
Right.
We don't. We do not.
So number 3 is Top Gun Maverick. I love Top Gun
for the same reason for everything that was said earlier.
For everything that's already been said. No, here's why I love Top Gun Maverick. So again, one of the other movies I saw twice this year.
Yeah,
I saw it in IMAX, so our big IMAX theater here in town, the first time. Mm-hmm. In that experience, I'm like, this is why you shoot shit in IMAX.
Yeah.
This is what it's for. This is why you spend money. This is why you get the crews and the camera operators that can do this, because this is very important for IMAX, for the IMAX experience.
All right.
And it was a better IMAX experience for me than the Batman was, which we also saw in IMAX.
Yes. Yeah.
Some of the other movies that we saw, like Doctor Strange, Thor, like all these other movies that were big format.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. All I did was see it on a big screen and with really loud audio.
Yeah.
But Top Gun Maverick is like, this is when it's the full screen and you know it, you're viewing it in an IMAX with an IMAX lens and all that stuff. I got so excited. The hype around it, the love around this movie.
Oh yeah.
What made it so much better. That's what made me go back. and it was just such a joyful experience.
Yeah,
I pre-ordered
absolutely.
my 4K immediately. I waited like 3 months for it.
I know.
I will
It took a
definitely
while.
watch this again. I could watch this movie at any time. It's now forever solidified as an ultimate background movie. Just popping on while you're cleaning, doing something else.
Which is
Top
amazing.
Gun Maverick was great. I love it. I will watch it again, and it is the perfect number 3.
Top 3. All right.
Perfect number 3 for me.
All right. Number
Now
3
it
for me.
Sticky. I feel like I have confetti in my mouth.
Number 3 for me is Avatar.
Okay.
All right.
Put that back there.
I know. Chill out.
Put that
Chill
back.
out. Let me tell you.
No idea how to do this.
Avatar for me, honestly, another movie that I have a hard time recommending to everybody, but I love the family-oriented storyline, and you have to give it up to James Cameron for the visual effects. Absolutely. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. A great thing to watch in the theater. Absolutely.
Okay.
Fantastic. I'm not the best movie of the year. Not what I'm saying, but a good time. The last hour of that movie is nonstop.
Okay.
For everything that it may lack in the first 2, will definitely make up for in the last one.
Okay.
And even the first hour is actually quite good. So sure, do I think you could trim the fat off of it? Absolutely. But similarly to Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's like everything that you're watching on there, sometimes it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's on the screen for you to look at, and there's nothing else to it. And that's just a fun, good time. So
I appreciate it. I haven't seen it still.
God dang
I
it.
saw 69 movies this year, and 2 of them were in December. I only saw 2 movies this
know.
month. Slow down,
Slack.
Work Out Wild, Presents, Family.
It was an insane December. Insane.
Slow down big time, but I still haven't seen it.
Avatar and everything
And
everywhere all at once.
The 2 biggest
I
movies
know.
of the year. I know. It's embarrassing.
All right. That
So
was my number 3.
2, do you want to go ahead and venture a guess?
What your number 2 is?
Yeah, what my
Well,
number
you
2?
already called the Batman. So I'm trying to think of what else is remaining of the movies that you watched. But I feel like Scream 5.
Number 2 is Scream 5!
Woo! Yay! Woo! Woohoo! I nailed it.
Scream 5. Early on, January. Ooh, I hope I didn't hit the camera.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I
Scream
love
5.
Scream 5.
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega!
Again. Killed it
Come
this
on,
year.
guys. What are we doing? She's fantastic.
Oh, I
She's
definitely
so
got
great.
it.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Look, Scream 5, again, expectations through the freaking roof.
Yes.
Like, so high. I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can live up to what I have built up in my head.
Nice.
And they freaking did it.
Did.
They did it.
It is another franchise that I'm surprised.
Like,
about,
they're still
right?
going
It's
at it. And I'm
crazy.
sure it's like the Fast franchise. People are like, dude, end this. Like, get it out
be
of here.
done with this. Yeah.
And Scream has made a lot of bad movies.
Yeah.
They have. They haven't made the greatest movies. But I loved this one. It's close to like my favorite with the first one.
Oh yeah.
This one I liked
I
so
hear
much
that a
better
lot.
because it was a
I hear that
newer
a lot.
version of it. But again, everybody did so great.
Yeah.
The OG3 came back. They did a great job. Started some drama with the
I
sixth
know.
one. Again, the trailer for the sixth one is already out. I'm
Already
again,
creating some
super
buzz.
nervous for it, but I am excited. They're going to New York. That's exciting.
I know.
The poster was amazing for the sixth one.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about the sixth one. Number 2, number 5 is on my list. Again, I loved it so much. I felt really good in the theater. I again own the 4K copy of it, but from beginning to end, there was never that like, okay, like come on, let's just get to the next. Like, all right, let's move on. Let's get going.
When horror movies are good movies, that's when you know that
Yeah.
they're well done.
Yeah.
When people are like, you know what, even if you're not a horror fan, this was a good movie to go
And
see.
I can definitely say I do remember of all the movies I've seen, this was the one that when it was over, I was like, oh, what? I'm not done yet.
Oh, nice.
I want
Nice.
more. Like, that's what I definitely
pretty
remember
cool.
about Scream.
That's good.
Was like, come on, I'm not.
That's when they're
we can
good.
keep going with this. I got another 30 minutes.
That's when they're good.
And that's why it got so high.
yes, absolutely.
Because I didn't want it to end. So very, very high. Good
Nice.
call out.
Ah,
Ruined it for
God, I
everybody.
feel
Cool.
like- like we're in sync,
Dude, yeah, and we're never like this.
I
feel
know.
like.
It's so
strange.
crazy. After all this time, we're
nuts.
finally in.
This is nuts. Good way to end it though on this episode.
I know, for sure. All right, my number 2 is. You ready? I'm gonna pull this guy. God, you ruin it. You
Party
just
City.
ruin it. Number 2, the Batman.
The Batman. Ooh, I forgot about the Batman. On your list.
On my list.
Yeah, I totally.
You're like,
forgot.
I know it's on Sam's list,
Yeah.
but where is it on Sam's
Okay.
list? Number 2.
I have it at- I had it at
Everything I was hoping a DC movie would be.
Yeah.
And it's not perfect. I'm not going to go out there and say that it
Mm-hmm.
is. But as far as a childhood dream of mine, it's in the step in the right direction. And I really hope we continue down this path. A lot of DC drama. I understand that. I get it.
Worst it's
We're
ever
not
been.
going to talk about it right now. But as far as the Batman goes, super happy with
Okay.
the way it turned out.
I am too.
I am very hopeful for the next probably 2 at least, I would
I
guess,
think so.
along with the Joker. So as
Joker
far as
started
exploring these like character studies of these darker DC characters, I am all for it. I can't wait. These are great. These are great tones for the DC universe. So I hope they stick with it. Robert Pattinson, way better than I thought he was gonna be. So
Yeah.
great.
Definitely, we all
We yeah.
dialed him. I did. I don't know about. I think most. I don't know.
I think
don't
most
I
people
don't
were
know.
not on board for.
I for sure was, and I'm still not. Let's just say that. Like I still need more. And it's not him. I do want more from this.
I want more.
series.
I do want more Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
In the next one, so I think that'll be a good test to see where we're at with him as far as the complete character.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as him playing the Batman and the way the Batman is portrayed
Yeah.
on the screen, loved it.
Yeah.
Number
I
2,
agree.
the Batman.
So number 1.
We are
numero
on
uno?
to number 1.
I know you know what my number 1 is. Do you think you know what my number? Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it like I did last
But I
time
want
and
you-
ruin it.
I do. So when I do tell you, I want you to tell me if you're like, oh yeah, I do.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Yeah.
So this movie, and I don't want to give away too much
Okay.
because I don't want you to be like change your answer.
not
But
gonna
I
change
think
my
you know
answer.
it. I think you know it.
My number
I
one's
think
totally.
You already know.
Okay.
Listen, this movie,
I'm gonna see if I'll be honest.
and I'll tell the world right now,
Okay.
and I'll be completely honest. None of you mother have this on your list. Nobody.
Oh,
not
probably
a
not.
single person has this movie on their list other than me. I'm the only person on the planet. 8 billion people in this world. I'm the only person that has this movie on their list. And I will fight to the death on that. I'll put down whatever amount of money you want because I'm the only person on this planet whose top movie in the year 2022 is this movie.
Go for it.
It's The Fall.
Go. What is happening?
It won't go. I don't know.
Clockwise.
Went both ways. Don't point. Oh my god, that was so loud.
The fall.
Fall.
Damn
The
it.
movie where these 2 girls climb a tower and then they get stuck up there trying to figure out how to get down.
That's crazy. It's
Okay.
I did not think that at
Really?
all. No, I didn't.
I thought because I raved about it for
I
weeks.
know. You told
I
everyone.
raved about it to everybody I knew, everybody I'd ever met, any random person on the street that would listen to me. Please go watch
when I
this movie.
asked you-
please go watch this movie.
When I asked you what movies I should watch, you didn't say that. You didn't say that.
But I ragged you guys for weeks.
You did.
I
You
said
did.
I bought the copy. I'll let anybody borrow it. Whatever you guys need, please. Listen, this movie was incredible.
Okay.
Because when you think you know, you're like, oh, dude, this is
Yeah,
what's
you're
gonna
like,
happen.
definitely.
Boom, something else completely opposite happens.
Damn.
And it shook me to my core. It shook
right.
me to my core because I thought this was gonna be just, oh, whatever. They climb a tower, they get stuck,
like,
they'll
yeah,
get rescued
okay.
by a helicopter, and blah, blah, blah. What could possibly happen? They're in the middle of nowhere.
And
What could possibly? There's nothing that can happen. There's nothing that can go wrong other than the fact they get stuck up there, the ladder falls.
Right.
And they got to figure out how to get down.
Sure.
Guess what? Somebody will see them and a helicopter will come pick them up and they'll talk about their trauma on the bottom when they get down and they'll go have coffee.
And the movie's
It'll
over.
Be fine. And then none of that happened. It rocks your world. It's a Category 5 hurricane. It's nuts. It's a blizzard. It's the great winter storm of 2022 that rocked half of the nation.
Damn.
This movie is incredible. I loved it.
Wow.
I absolutely loved this movie.
Really?
It was so good. The two leads in it were fantastic.
Amazing.
They like had super, super awesome chemistry when they were doing their press tours for it. It was so good. It was so, and it's just a cast of 2 people, and they're just stuck on a tower at the very top. How do you make that interesting? How do you make that something that people want to watch for 2 hours? You can't.
That's amazing.
Because if anybody were to pitch me that, I'd be like, that's dumb. It sounds boring. There's nothing you can do with that.
All right.
And they make it great.
I'm
so sorry that I couldn't pop this. I let you guys down. That was also very embarrassing for me.
I'm actually mad I didn't watch the movie because you did talk about it for
Listen.
so long, but we forgot about it.
And
I forgot
neither
about
of
it.
my siblings wanted to watch it. They're like, we're not
No.
watching that. That's great.
And it's your number 1.
It is number 1.
That's crazy.
And I kind of knew in the moment when I saw it, I'm like, dude, what is going to beat this?
And
Like,
nothing,
what is going to
huh?
give me that feeling inside of my bones? And the movie was still a good movie.
Yeah.
It's not like the movie was complete trash and I just really enjoyed it because of my personal feelings. No.
It's a good
The movie was actually good.
All right. I'm going to go check it out for sure.
It was so good. I'm so
I
sorry
forgot
I
about
couldn't
it.
pop
It's
this.
okay.
You know what? That
You know
is
what?
all yours.
I know.
I don't know how you did it.
I mean, either.
It was loud.
I'm going to figure it out, though.
Figure
you ready?
it out.
We're going to move on.
Fall, please go watch it.
Okay. I will. I'll watch it. I promise at some
Yeah,
point.
it's so great. I'll give them DVD right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have it right now.
Okay. All right. Sam's number 1.
Of 2022.
Of 2022. Ooh, that was a good one.
That was really
Pinocchio.
Whoa!
Well, that came out of left field.
came out of left
Who would have thought
field.
that?
Not me.
Nobody.
Why?
Nobody.
Please specify which Pinocchio, because there was 2 of them this year.
Tom Hanks. No, just kidding.
Get out of my house.
The Disney Plus. No. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Okay.
It is
Wow.
the best moral story I have seen in a long time. There's such a good lesson to be learned in this movie that everybody needs to go and watch it right now.
Yeah.
And it's one of those movies that you watch and I truly believe will make you a better person.
Wow.
It's like
Okay.
it's one of those where like, wow, you know, I could be better. I could be more like this little boy. And if I was a 10th like him, then I would make a difference. And if we could all be a 10th as good as him, we would change the world. Like that is how much I loved that movie.
That's great.
And-
That's why a movie is number 1. Now I feel really bad about my number 1. I was gonna say some other stuff, but I probably shouldn't.
You're saying your number 1 shook the world.
It did. It shook my world.
My number 1's gonna change the world. Yeah.
That's true.
Such a great movie, and
That's great though.
Voice acting, animation. If you're not a fan of
Ian
claymation,
McGregor, right?
As the cricket, yes.
Okay.
We have a couple of God, I can't remember the other German guy's name, but just amazing talent. Everything was great. I honestly teared up a few times. There's just like some. There's just some. There's some points in this movie where you're like, wow, I never thought about that. That is fantastic. I loved it. Highly recommend it for everybody. Everyone needs to watch this movie. It's a PG movie.
Yeah.
You can absolutely get through it. It's 2 hours.
Disney
Just
Plus? Netflix.
Netflix. It's a
sorry.
Netflix. Yeah, it's a Netflix made film, a Netflix backed film, and Just go. Everyone, if you have, just go watch it. That's what you're watching. You stop what you're doing. Go watch it, and then you tell me what you think.
How long is it? 2 hours?
2 hours, yeah.
Okay, so it's an easy.
It is, yeah, yeah. I think it might even be like 150 or something. It's not a hard watch at all. Every scene is pulling you in. It's just
so we're talking awards contender here.
Absolutely. Yeah. If this doesn't win Best Animated Film, I'll be pretty angry. Although I know Marcel with the shell and shoes on.
Another great one. That needed on.
I know that one's getting a lot of buzz too. Yeah. This one is just knocking it out of the park.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I will get to
Pinocchio.
I will get to it. Okay.
All right. That wraps up our top 10 of 2022. Fantastic.
Do you want to just give me a quick rundown of what you're looking forward to for next year?
Next year, I am looking forward to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Part 1 is probably my most anticipated film of the year. Okay. I don't remember everything coming out at the top of my head, but there's a lot. I know like it's a Mission Impossible year. I know everyone's stoked about that. It's a big 2023 is a big year. It's a big movie year.
And that's why my list is tough.
Yeah, it's a big movie.
My list is tough, but I only have one list on it.
All right.
Because in this moment in time, there's only one movie I care about. There's only truly.
Okay.
From the bottom of my bones.
All right.
There's only one movie that and I'm gonna watch all.
I'll be honest.
I'm gonna hit 80 movies next year.
Oh yeah, easy.
I'm gonna hit 80 movies next year.
I'll be honest with you and see if that's what I'm thinking of.
You know it is, because I've been raging about this movie.
All right.
It's Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah.
I am so beyond excited for Oppenheimer.
Absolutely.
It was filmed here majority of it was filmed here in our state, not far from here at all.
They set off a nuke
100 miles from here.
Yeah.
They set off a nuke
to record it.
It's a lot of history about where I'm from, and a lot of history that shaped the world we live in today.
Oh,
this
absolutely.
Shit happened in my backyard, literally my backyard.
Yeah.
A lot of it happened, and it's history I've always been interested in, and it's history I've always tried to learn.
Absolutely.
But I personally, maybe I'm a big dum-dum. It's very complicated history because there's so much that goes into really what they were trying to accomplish with the atomic bomb. And a lot of people, there is one person at the helm of it, but we have a museum here in town that goes over the history of it. And I love that museum. There's a lot of other people that did a lot of other things to make this happen.
We have a lot to do with that process.
So a lot of it is just like a closed and personal story, because it is something we've learned about.
I have
in
a book or two that may assist you in that.
And I would like to start reading. This movie is based off a book.
Yeah.
I tried to order it and it was sold out. So that is very interesting to me as well.
Yeah.
But Oppenheimer, and we got Scream 6 coming up, Spider-Verse.
Exactly.
There's a ton of stuff.
Ton of stuff.
Ant-Man, Aquaman.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Oh, yeah.
But there's
maybe The Flash.
Maybe the Flash will have to do it. But if there's one thing I'm taking off work for Thursday night, gonna be looking for every possible pre-screening.
Yeah.
It's Oppenheimer.
We'll do it up. There's
so much great coming this year. So much good in 2022.
We are going to change it up a bit for us as well. We're going to get some more reviews out. We're going to get things done.
Yep.
We're going to ramp it up.
Me on my own, Sam on his own possibly.
Same here. Yep.
We'll get our first guest. I have had inquiries about it.
I know.
I had a buddy call me. He said, dude, why am I not on your show?
Absolutely.
Said,
let's get him on.
I apologize.
Let's get him on.
Let me round out the year.
We'll
get you on. I'm excited.
It's happening. It's happening. I know. We're going to take this up another notch, and I can't wait. 2023 going to be an amazing year. Yeah. Woo! Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe.
Comment.
Hit the bell. So
Let us know.
When we put up
We have had some cool conversations with people that have messaged us on Instagram, just saying their thoughts. I love that.
Me too.
But please let us know. Send us out your list real quick.
Let us know what you think of us.
Let me know your movie that you hated the most.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's always fun.
Movie that you
love when
hated
do those
watching.
Lists.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Marry Me is probably one that I hated quite a bit.
God, I really can't think of one.
But it's okay. You know what? We're not gonna shine light on the terrible ones.
Dogging people this year. But just let us know. Please interact. We want this to be. It's grown a lot. We want it to grow even more.
All right.
So if you've watched, thank you for supporting. Thank you for helping us grow.
We'll be
just let
back.
us know, and
Be
we'll
back in the new year. Thanks, everybody. Later.
Peace.